What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your willingness to fail? Not just once, but over and over, until the world has no choice but to make way for your brilliance. Picture this. You're on your deathbed, surrounded not by loved ones, but by the ghosts of your unfulfilled dreams, your untapped talents, your unwritten books, and your unspoken ideas. They stare at you with eyes full of rage and sorrow, whispering, "We came to you. Only you could have given us life, and now we die with you." That image should shake you to your core. It's a wake-up call to stop letting fear of failure suffocate your ambition and start embracing the stumbles, the rejections, and the hard-won lessons that pave the road to greatness. This is your moment to become unstoppable, to decide that no matter what life throws at you, you will rise, you will fight, and you will win. Let's dive into how failing your way to success isn't just a strategy, it's a revolution of the soul. Most people don't fail because they lack talent or opportunity. They fail because they let fear of rejection, fear of looking foolish, or fear of the unknown choke their dreams before they even begin. But what if you flipped the script? What if every no was just a stepping stone to a yes? Imagine the freedom in that mindset. Rejection isn't a slap in the face, it's a vitamin, a shot of resilience that fuels your journey. Every time someone says no, you're not losing. You're learning, you're growing, and you're getting closer to the moment when the universe aligns with your hustle. The truth is, life is a gauntlet of rejections, and those who make it to the finish line aren't the ones who avoided the punches. They're the ones who kept swinging. Consider this. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. If something as flawed as that can still shine, how much more can you achieve by refusing to quit? The path to success isn't a straight line. It's a winding, treacherous road filled with obstacles that test your grit. Most people want the easy route, the shortcut, the overnight success. But easy come, easy go. The real magic happens when you confront the hard stuff head-on, when you make the tough decisions, learn the skills you dread, and jump through the hoops that stand between you and your goals. Life doesn't reward those who duck the fight. It rewards those who step into the ring, bruised but unbroken, ready to claim their territory. Let's get personal for a moment. 17 years ago, I stared down a prostate cancer diagnosis. I told myself, I've got this. I fought, I won, and I moved on. But last year, the cancer came back with a vengeance, metastasizing to 7 areas of my body and obliterating 40% of my T1 vertebrae. The stakes were higher, the odds bleaker. The doctor looked at me, concerned, as I started laughing. "Why are you laughing?" he asked, probably thinking I was in denial. I told him, "I feel like Mother Teresa when she said, 'Lord, I know you know how much I can bear. I just wish you didn't have so much confidence in me.'" That moment wasn't about denial. It was about defiance. Life was testing me, saying, "Mr. Motivator, you beat cancer once. What now?" And I decided to dig deeper, fight harder, and see this challenge not as a curse, but as a God-ordained opportunity to prove what I'm made of. That's the mindset I'm urging you to adopt. Life is a fight for territory, and if you stop battling for what you want, what you don't want will take over. Every challenge, every setback, every no is a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. Cancer, rejection, failure, they're all gifts in disguise, opportunities to unearth the resilience and potential buried within you. If you died today, what dreams would die with you? What songs would go unsung? What stories unwritten? What impact unmade? Don't let fear of failure rob the world of your gifts. You were born with something unique, something the universe is waiting for you to unleash. Your job is to drop your bucket where you are, to develop your talents, to master your craft, and to become the best version of yourself. Here's the truth. Your gifts will take you places that will leave you breathless. They'll open doors you never imagined, introduce you to people who change your life, and give you a sense of purpose that lights up your soul. but it starts with a decision to stop playing small, to stop waiting for permission, and to start betting on yourself. When you commit to developing your gifts, you're not just chasing success, you're building a life of meaning. You're creating a legacy that outlives you. And along the way, you'll discover a deeper happiness, a confidence that comes from knowing you're doing what you were born to do. But let's be real, change isn't easy. Reinventing yourself, picking yourself up after life knocks you flat, takes guts. I've got a saying, when life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. It's not a cute slogan, it's a lifeline. When the punches come, and they will, you've got to find a way to keep your eyes on the sky, to see the possibility even in the pain. That's where the real work happens. It's in the moments when you're tempted to quit, when the rejection stings, when the obstacles feel insurmountable, that you have to dig deep and remind yourself why you started. So, how do you keep going when the going gets tough? First, you embrace the system of success. There's no secret handshake, no magic formula, just a series of disciplined actions that, when executed consistently, lead to results. Success is a system, and it works if you work it. That four-letter word, work, is where most people stumble. They want the glory without the grind, the reward without the risk. But winners understand that the grind is the glory. They're not afraid to put in the hours, to learn the hard lessons, to adjust their strategy when things don't go as planned. They know that every setback is a setup for a comeback, and they keep moving forward, tweaking, experimenting, and growing. Second, you surround yourself with the right people. No one succeeds alone. Your energy, your drive, can take you far, but to reach the next level, you need to connect with others who can elevate you. Seek out mentors, coaches, and peers who challenge you to think bigger, who share their insights, and who believe in your potential even when you doubt yourself. When I started out, I couldn't have imagined where I am today. But by asking questions, leveraging relationships, and learning from those who'd gone before me, I found the people and resources I needed to grow. Don't be afraid to reach out, to admit what you don't know, and to ask for help. The right connections can unlock doors you didn't even know existed. Third, you define yourself by your purpose, not your circumstances. Ask yourself, who am I? Why am I here? What drives me? If you died today, what 3 words would you want people to say about you? These questions aren't just philosophical, they're practical. They force you to clarify what matters most, to align your actions with your values, and to live with intention. When you know who you are and what you stand for, no setback can shake you. You become unstoppable, not because you're fearless, but because you've decided that your purpose is worth fighting for. Let's talk about fear for a moment. It's the silent dream killer, the voice that whispers, what if you fail? What if you lose everything? What if they laugh at you? But here's the thing. Fear is a liar. It tells you to play it safe, to stay in your comfort zone, to wait for the perfect moment. But perfection is a myth, and waiting is a trap. The people who make it, the ones who build businesses, write books, change lives, aren't fearless. They're just willing to act despite their fear. They know that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every time you fail, you're not falling behind. You're forging ahead, gathering the wisdom and resilience you need to win. Take a moment to think about something you want for yourself. Not something vague or abstract, but something real, something that sets your heart on fire. Maybe it's starting a business, writing a novel, or making a difference in your community. Whatever it is, I don't want you to just say, I can do that. I want you to commit to it with every fiber of your being. I want you to promise yourself that even when the setbacks come, and they will, you'll keep going. That promise is your benchmark, your North Star. It's what will keep you in the game when the doubts creep in, when the rejections pile up, when the world tells you to give up. Here's a lesson I've learned the hard way. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you fight for. Every dream, every goal, every vision requires you to show up, to put in the work, to keep pushing even when it hurts. But the beauty of that fight is that it transforms you. It reveals strengths you didn't know you had, opens doors you couldn't see, and leads you to a version of yourself you never imagined. The struggle is your greatest teacher, and every failure is a lesson in disguise. So what's the takeaway? Embrace failure as your ally, not your enemy. Let it teach you, shape you, and propel you toward your dreams. Decide today that you're going to be a no-matter-what person, someone who doesn't quit, who doesn't back down, who doesn't let fear call the shots. Your gifts, your talents, your ideas, they're not just for you, they're for the world. Don't let them die with you. Fight for them, work for them, live for them. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one dream you're ready to fight for? What's one failure that's taught you a lesson you'll never forget? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I can't wait to be inspired by your stories. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs a spark of motivation. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a dose of inspiration. Together, let's build a community of dream chasers, failure embracers, and unstoppable warriors. The world is waiting for your greatness. Go claim it.